So here's a really simple whole body session structure that any athlete can use. So we're going to start with our A series. So this is where we're going to do any of our power or skill related work. Then in the B series, we're going to move on to our main lifts. Then in the C series, we're going to move on to our accessory lifts. Then the session will finish with the D series. So this is where you can chuck in any additional accessory exercises specific to you. So at the start of the session in the A series, this is when we're going to do any of our power or skill related work. You want to be doing this stuff when you're fresh, so at the start of the session. So this is going to include things like sprints, jumps, med ball throws, Olympic lifts, all that type of power or skill related work. So then we move on to the B series, so your main lifts. So in this section, we're going to choose either a lower body hip dominant or knee dominant movement, and we're going to superset that with an upper body push or pull. So then we move on to the C series, which is going to be our accessory exercises. So in the accessories, we're going to choose one upper body and one lower body exercise, and they're essentially going to be the opposite of what you chose in the B series. So in the B series, if you chose a quad dominant exercise like a squat as your main lift, you're going to choose a hip dominant exercise like say a hip thrust or an RDL as your accessory exercise. And for the upper body, if you chose an upper body push, say bench press, as your main lift, then in the accessories, you're going to choose some sort of pull, so maybe some sort of chest supported row. And vice versa if you went the other way around. Then to finish in the D series, this is where you're going to chuck in any exercises that are specific to you. So any little things you need to work on or want to work on. You can chuck in some arms, do some extra shoulder work, some calf work, extra hamstring work, glute work. Whatever you need to work on, that's where you can chuck these exercises in at the end. Then you're done.